Good morning, everyone. It's Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. Shana Tova means Happy New Year. Me and my dad today are going to be running our own service as a family, and I'm really excited for it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahitatef batzitzit. I have this article here that's talking about Rosh Hashanah, and I wanted to read it. It's a good one. Rosh Hashanah wake-up call. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the synagogue, listening to the blasting of the shofar. Feel the power of the sound. The sounding of the shofar on Rosh Hashanah serves as a wake-up call for the Jewish people, a chance to start over with a clean slate. Arise, you who are fast asleep, and awaken you who slumber. Now close your eyes again, and this time look back at the year behind you. Did you live a year that mattered, and did you fill it with meaning? Did you laugh easily? Did you connect with someone new? Did you cultivate deeper connections with people you already knew? Did you chat with the barista at your coffee house? Did you smile at children? Did you look up from toggling between apps on your phone to watch a setting sun or notice a full moon? Did you notice ladybugs? Did you stand up for the things that mattered to you and stick up for the people who needed it? Did you give thanks each day for something in your life? When you spoke about other people, were you thoughtful about what you chose to say? Did you appreciate the fact that someone always has it worse than you do? And did you recognize that you're luckier than most people in this world? Now that you've looked back over the past year, close your eyes again, but this time look ahead to the next year. How will you fill your life and the lives of others with spirituality, meaning, and love? Who will you surround yourself with? We, Jews, are lucky for a chance to take stock, to awaken from our slumber, and then press reset for a new year. Wishing you and your loved ones a year ahead filled with health, happiness, sweetness, fulfillment, and peace. L'shana tova. So that was a little article about Rosh Hashanah and what it means to Jewish people and what we try to do on this day. We try to remember what we did this past year, forgive ourselves for what we did wrong, look at the things that we did well, and try to be a better person next year. So now I just want to tell you a little bit about Rosh Hashanah and what it actually is. Rosh Hashanah is the start of one of the new years in the Jewish calendar, generally considered the most significant of the four beginnings. It is connected to creation and the crowning of God as sovereign over all, the Creator. We see it as a time for a new, fresh start, an opportunity to begin, and a way to move forward with new resolve and the ability to let go of the errors, flaws, and baggage of our past. Rosh Hashanah literally means the head of the year. It's celebrated on the first and second days of the month Tishrei. Tishrei is actually the 7th month. Rosh Hashanah marks the birthday of the world. The first day of Tishrei is not the first day of creation. It's the day in which man was created. So it's not the day that the world was created, but it's the day that humans were put on this earth, which is actually the 6th day of creation. So Rosh Hashanah is the first day of the 7th month, which is kind of interesting because we call this the Jewish New Year, but really it's just the head of the year, and this is one of 4 New Years in Judaism. On this day, we listen to the shofar, which is one of the most important parts of this holiday, especially to me. I feel like that's the part that really gets me in the mindset of, okay, this is where I'm going to start a new beginning. This is where I really need to reflect, and it's that wake-up call, and that's what it's meant to be. But the shofar is a hollowed-out ram's horn that someone blows. Here's a little article about the calls of the shofar. For untold generations on this day, our ancestors listened to the sound of the shofar. What did they hear in its piercing tones? What solemn truths did they detect in its calls which stirred them so profoundly each year? And what does the shofar say to us today as we stand at the dawn of the new year, groping for a light to guide us and a faith to sustain us? Tekiah, awake. Let not habit dull your minds, nor comfort harden your hearts. Examine your deeds, look well into your soul, mend your ways, turn to God. As we hear the sharp tekiah blast, let us rouse ourselves from smugness and self-satisfaction, from callousness and self-righteousness. Shevarim, the broken refrain. Listen to the staccato cry. Hear the echoes of sighing and weeping, the deprived and the distressed, the neglected and the enslaved, the bruised and the broken. All cry out for relief from their pain, for release from their torment. As we hear the anguished wail of Shevarim, let us open our ears to the cries of the afflicted and the oppressed, and let our hearts respond with compassion and love. Teruah, the call to battle is sounded. Join the struggle against evil and suffering. Give of your bread to those who hunger. Give of your strength to those who stumble. Give of your time to the lonely and forsaken. Heal the wounded. Comfort the bereaved. Let us hearken to the Teruah's call to action. For in our hands, in our hearts, and in our minds, sir, the means for building a better world, for fulfilling the promise of peace and justice, and for hastening the day when we all hear the great sound of the shofar. The sounding of the shofar is supposed to awaken our souls and allow us to open our hearts to let that sound in and embrace it. On Rosh Hashanah, we read the same Torah reading every year. Basically, the whole theme behind these readings is that God looks out for people and remembers them and wants to help them through their pain, and eventually gave her the opportunity to bear her own son. My favorite prayer that we do on Rosh Hashanah is Avinu Malkeinu. Avinu Malkeinu means our Father, our King. And the part that we repeat at the end, Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu Vanenu, Kien Banu Ma'asim, Asei Manu Tzedakah V'Hesed V'Hoshienu. That means, our Father, our King, be gracious unto us and answer us, for we are unworthy. Deal with us in charity and loving kindness and save us. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. The biggest ideas can sometimes be shot down by the smallest minds. Think big anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give your best anyway. And the final analysis is it is between you and God. It was never just between you and them anyway. Forgiveness is a gift, not only to the one that is forgiven, but a gift to one who grants it. Forgiveness lightens the soul and removes the weight of carrying that anger with you. Forgiveness is a gift given to the one who is forgiven by the one who forgives, and also a gift from the one who forgives to themselves. As angry, as resentful as you may feel about a situation, as right as you are, or as justified as you are urged to think about forgiving others out of compassion. After all, it is their limits and their imperfections and flaws that lead them to act in ways that need to be forgiven. Hashanah is all about. It's the most important part of it is to forgive yourself and to forgive others. A lot of times I feel like I look back on things that I did wrong, and I remember the things that I did wrong. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do better, but I never really know if I take the time to forgive myself. I don't give myself that self-compassion that I might give to others. So it's important to remember to let yourself know that what you did was okay. Whatever you did that was wrong, you forgive yourself, you move on, and in the next year you have all that weight off of your shoulders, and you just try to strive to be your best, starting from a clean slate, starting over new. And that's what Rosh Hashanah is all about. My parents are going to go out to lunch now and enjoy this beautiful day, and like we do every year, we're going to go to the beach and do our Tashlich service, and I'm going to explain a little bit about what that is. Tashlich is the ritual of going to a body of water and tossing in breadcrumbs as ceremonial casting away of the sins of the previous year. The prayer that we say for this is translated as follows. Who is like you, God, who removes iniquity and forgives transgression of the remainder of his heritage? He doesn't remain angry forever because he desires kindness. He will return, and he will be merciful to us, and he will conquer our iniquities, and he will cast them into the depths of the sea. Give faithfulness to Jacob, kindness to Abraham, like that you swore to our ancestors from long ago. From the straits I called upon God, and with abounding relief God answered me. God is with me. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? God is with me to help me, and I will see my foes annihilated. It is better to take refuge in God than to trust in man. It is better to take refuge in God than to rely on nobleness. During this Tashlich service, me and my parents, we talk to each other. We have like a nice time. We think about this past year, maybe some things that we didn't do so well, and we remember those moments. We take them in our hand. We release them into the ocean, watch the waves take them away. Symbolically, let those things go and forgive ourselves.
Closer to orange than red. Come on, put your sleeve on. That is orange. It is orange. Yeah, here. I'm just thinking. I have to think about Eat it. Maybe they count as fish and they eat your.
Don't do it, Deb. That was a fail.
Elohim melech haolam, borei peri hagav. Cheers.
Cheers. We have to pray.
You would have liked it. Baruch
Baruch
Adonai
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Sit down like a good Jew. Gentle, gentle. Oh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Amen.
Sababa.